Openi kwanchefo oda Gats International ano ayonwonyamfo apia kusi adoma kode atuja se Ghana man penyi levia odeba abel levi oman no FTV license ne hono one no enya dwene.
Yako Center for Learning and Development Child Development Ghana. Hono o chiremu se awofo a wowo emma wotochema no won relationship anase won aware no entai enyina.
Awosem a awie abeto sikaya pono so chiremu a wodo ani chiremu ewo adanse South mansi mu akrobi wa ye friend obobi o abrantie bi anidi ede kwaku ano awie ye omakohu se wakan chiregu wawu eda enwuram.
Mashabe jani dada ojinemu emma obuasi isimpesua so ede asembi atudwa afa MPP abato eda won animu no ewo busumi.
Afe jina trakwa nisu o abusiafo yene ayaje peni ayede kasebo ebremo edi ameje so berma ba nana yaw yeboa miniminya ene yenko jina trakwa nisu naje breni enfo kasebo ni nchirimu emremo
Sika FM trakwa yene yakro 89.5 Sika FM.
Yes, Edia Free Ghana Mampenyi Abedi Achire Asiayo Mame Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajimai Enedia Tujase Ghana Mampenyi Eyana Femudie Bia Sene Beya Ketasia Proye Kankani Jumudie no Obe Tuasia Nunti Ena Ghana Mampenyi Den Shishe Ebebrebe Aba Mebunu no Ebetumi Enya Ejumaya Nanu Ye Ode Enkukon Kete Edeba Yese Sankukon Kiti de Ode bana mebunu no titrupa ede omo ewura portrait adwumani mu na sabua ama aduane ne enam abuso ewo mani mu titrupa no eya na ye tai kokra nkukoi dodo na frɛ no nkukofunu edi free amanfo kroso ede ba mani mebasa na oman no eboka onuane a ye tai ekosra na se ye kokra ede ba oman yi mu no de sansem yi atudwa wa bra na Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission omudi dwumade soro nkokra ede afa portrait wona Ghana ma panyin se di o ma ye krado o mo ye nhihye o betimi aye bia se ne ye be ya eye enkokon nketenketi dwumadi a o mampanyin elanche na no ade ya ewo asante mantem no ebetumpo no obi a enya nkokon no bi awe no anya dwuma pa aye yenko ne nkoti Ghana mampanyin abedi akiri Professor Nana Opoku Ajimai.
Feed Ghana with the Pomazi Poultry Initiative, which is designed to include purpose-built facilities for about 100,000 birds, modern feeding systems, a feed mill, and environmentally responsible waste management. This initiative aligns directly with our national objectives under the Feed Ghana and Nkokon Kete to strengthen domestic poultry production and significantly reduce reliance on imports by 2028. We expect to enhance local capacity, stabilize prices, create jobs, and advance food security and inclusive agribusiness. This is how policy becomes practice. And our government will continue working with faith-based institutions to deliver sustainable development. I also thank the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for your broader contributions to national life. I was impressed by your exhibition. Well done. Your investments in education, healthcare, and humanitarian service are inspirational. When I was Minister for Education, I witnessed some of those educational initiatives firsthand, and I remain impressed by the innovations and initiatives.
Ghana by any obetimi aye bia na nkukon nkete dwumadie no akoso Ghana mampanyin abedi akire Professor Nana Opoku Ajimai eniatinini.
Yade kase no ekọ domahinkuro posisa hene a domahinkuro eye ASP Haruna Dauda ade atudwa se afefufura yesimu die won wodi nubone ho adwa ni won a wonom de wonyeja won kwa opotamu ho esan say nuboni no wonnuma wodi di ensem a eye nyamna nsam etia mpotamu hofo eno nti no sabre ya nugusu aye ka say wachi enipa edo wotwe eti sa nipa edo wotwe no wase wodo makogina emra no sane ebeya nsan na ho ama won afoforo a wodi ni boni hudwa ene won a won num bie no na wodi di nsamone e opotamu o ma asumdue ene mpuntu nkoso potamu ho a timamufuo no ode wo how ekoto won so krono ene ade afa ahunehuna wokọ ba bi kura na wusuro enam sa ne ma ekoso no enti wa hye NCC fo say won moda wuro emfa sa nubone enum no ho se ne be ya timamufuo be hu ohaw ene nsunsanso bone asa wonnum sa enno na ede bebrewo na emom no esesa wo hwe wo yie na wan hwe wo yie na supposefo eso mu a ene uti ate yankwanko tie process ahene Haruna Dauda ewo domahin kromantemu.
For the past months, I had 3 suits. The first one, Chinipa 57. The second one, Yanipa 17. The third one, Nuankwa Bako, Kofi Bedukron, Chinipa 6. In all of those suits, I am below Biao police station. The Domuna court. But even though you conviction, gentlemen for being co jail, but I think second and I send my criminals say a chua, you know we do a chua, do court. As I say, you must almost what devices tactics to be. And she says, yes, you home show no evidence, no better concrete, not court shot my boy. Now you don't walk of prison. Now you collaborating in free. Traditional council, municipal assembly, chiefs, imams, clergy, Obia Yanifa, Mumudia for some way of their boy. Just say yes, we have a nice form. Why ever choose the same minor main? No, we didn't. Until 2025, but also 2026. Until wow, who say when deep on the way police, but so be deep on the when you're down for Yanyawa, Navancho. Now make I person me chair me divisional commander, NI4, immigration, fire, a Tomra, Yandoso, your police for Yandoso, me Suma me divisional commander now a friend with fear, or Fred de Kumna, Yaboba, 8 million commander, until the better will be asked. Sometimes you pick intelligence. Yeah, suma see the phone. Anytime phone be no omumpe bonino. Omutumi ka che say, once ni bi wo ha omudi boni. Nti ye ko ho na ye ko che omo.
Eni akwati ye post sanhene a wodo ma ahinkro ASP Haruna Dauda ono enede ensemi etudwa.
Wasugusu autie Prem Sobra Kasiabo Sikka 89.5 FM Kasefidie so yantu asoi ni amfia ni nchemu Ghana mampanyi asua yanrade ya ena otonkra na okosra Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC for ena panyi kwanchire for da GBC ano to Ghana mampanyi anim se omaye omumo na sese die ekatwitwiri die pa da GBC so no chese omunkwa na nyina omuntimi enko ekanintik beya enka TV license anenke yese mrebi wo yede ba enya mfa ma Ghana for esopa mampanyi ma ni yifri ho no enka beya enka mampanyi ensan emfa mrebiem enno ena nanu si ya pe ena Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Abebio Mahama ede atudwa se onso mukra na sese di empanyimfo cabinet egusu a omoye nhihye ya akire se omu di levy fufuro bi kra ba ye friend no public media levy sa levy we dia uhwe TV o esanse wo ya public ni nko a dia ubetua bi enti sa levy no eye eto aye ba bejeje no omanim no matimi dia boa ama GBC eka eda ho no omu di bi ako eno ena panyi kwankyerefo a oda Cats International ano eyo nmunyamfo apia kusi adomako ede abetu jase one Ghana mampanyi enya adwen ne one ne nya adwen kira esanse eye public media levy ode ba no hunu se ensunsanso anase nsuo bia nyina mu mprempren ya esanse Ghana fo ankasa etua etuo bebrebe etuo biti se communication service levy auto airtime se si anet ni nyina levy achese egugu Ghana fo so nkebe ya enkomampanyi emfa nani enkyere hono na nka sa levy ni mom on TTV no mfa nko GBC na entimi enkoko eka eda hono yanko ni enkotie onmonyamfo adomako.
I am very skeptical again in terms of levy because, for example, we pay 50 pesos on every liter of fuel we buy in this country for the road fund. And that money goes to the road fund, but the road fund money is not used to even fix roads or maintain roads. Last year, for example, not even a penny of the money of the road fund money was transferred to fix and maintain roads. And so sometimes we create levies to get money and we refuse to use that special levies that we have been created by an act of parliament to do what it is meant for. So for me, I think that there's no need for any levy. There's enough money that is coming from the communication service that we can use that one to support the work of GBC in the way that GBC will be able to also buy the broadcasting rights for the Premier League and the World Cup that will be happening this year.
Ja adomako anusia na panyi kwankyerefo a ono nso Eda Media Foundation of West Africa ano Suleiman na Brahima ono nso di tuja se aban ajeje to ono na so de bi ko GBC nso a onhwehu se adwuma GBC fo ye no adwuma eso ani ema Ghana fo ani eje ho yentie owura Suleiman na Brahima.
Whatever mechanism that will be efficient in terms of mobilizing the needed resources for GBC to function effectively, I think would be in order. Because we all know that the so-called TV license has not generated the resources that GBC needs. So it must be a holistic thing. It shouldn't just be about introducing a funding mechanism and leaving it at that. Because even if GBC is well-resourced, I think there are questions about management. Of course, Professor Amin Al-Hassan has done an incredible work, but there's a lot to be done in terms of management as well.
Any for Suleiman Abraham, public levy, I know, a home and common would this a GBC for so, or Muniro Muno Munya Jumana, and Yai etwa Yaji.
Nana, Omo just TV levy dear, and I know Muyini Mapa, I was boy, I boy. Now, we was, aha, I got a fool in your sir, public levy or Mode Bay, so we TV. TV. And I say, so mobile generate. No, we are near my power swap, and also benefit team for Ghana for. It is in the pipeline. Why you politician for certain, you know, it's in the pipeline. Yet, and to us way. Yet, work as the so, yeah, call Center for Learning and Childhood Development, Ghana. Well, and our share now on my wakwa wo so asebe owu nkwara bi ankwara no eho atechema a ye kan se ensuo ba abrofe kan se down syndrome no won metu won afo wo so wo hye ema yakwa wo so wo sa enkwara bi a eye wo hamu abupen adosia na se 60% ena timi wo sa ema bi na enam so ema won aware mpo etimi egu mema ne timi dwanija wo mo enam saa mana a wo makwa wo ede won aba no enti enam so ema won relationship anaso won aware entimi anyina na onam saa ye so ede afutuo ema na sebe won awo saa mofra ne bi no ekoso ewo dwumadie bi ase na dwumadie na semtena na eda so no ene say promoting recognized for unpaid care work for carers of children with developmental disability in Ghana. And to what to a manifo, Nemo was saying, cry say, and Potamo, a bushia arms, a man Timono. Ya na ya bunis as a man, bonibin a mano aye, and in a man, sa and mano, Nemo no, yen she and one say, and your bonibin away, and answer bonibin way and anonum, and so be, and I so no at this asso channel at this arm of Fana Abrom, Nemo, sa and a tear, a year, a cast a scientific problem ti ye ko science mu a eye enema bi a eto chema enti na ma won wo saa emofra no enti wo sere se oba bi wo saa abofra ne bia eye a yesusu nyuru wo mu anase ma yen sere wo mu na emom no won so eye nipa opani kwankyerefo a oda saa ekoya no e de Kwame Sechi yenko na yenkonkotie no.
What we have found is that when a child is diagnosed with a disability, 60% of them in somehow have a broken relationship, particularly when it comes to divorce. So most of the men tend to think it's a woman's problem, and as a result of that, the marriage tend to really dissolve, and the care is usually on the woman. So that's one thing that we found. The other one that we found is that if you take 100 caregivers for children with disability, only 9% of them receive some form of support from anyone, and only 3% receive some form of support from the government, and that is so small relative to about 97% that wants the government to provide some sense of support for them.
Yo, any akwati ye aya Kwame Sechi so bi wu enso ba ne bi abro fe kan say Down syndrome na enya boni bi na waye na emom no ne ye cheye no ne ye so no eno no
Yantua pram to breka se abone so ene afia ni nchiremu ewo Adanse South Krobia e frɛ no Obobi o arawo sem a awia yi abeto sikaya pono so chiremu a eye abrantie bia o we kra de ne afia o panyi bia wanya mfie be se ediosianum ya kyerɛ sɛ enra de ya omunkoda benyane a panyi no awu atɔ eye enwuram kyɛ sɛ wato anana no wonse ado na kromuafo no we aye hu a kyɛ sɛ ehu pa ɛna abokro ne sɛ panyi no frifie eye 31st na obi awa so dem a kyɛ sɛ wo bompa ye no ɛna panyi no so efrifie sɛ okɔ bompa ye so okɔ afom ɔmante ne ka biem ɛne sɛ enra de ya ɔmakohu na mu no ɛwɔ enwuram na sɛm ni nti no yɛbɛkɔ ahoma ne so ne nsɛtwɛni ɛyɛ nana edupoku ana edupako atwetwe nkɔmɔ afa ensɛmio. Hello nana edu wotemenka
beto nka pa bebra
nana otemenka
beto nka
enzia na ekoso ana sembe na esie ewo obi boye mu anya ne tie se kwaku ano obi a wanya mfie be se edesia nu mahu na mu ewo nwura mu akese wato anananom ewo nsie do boye mu
Tiefo ewadika ebiani no asem na yɛwɔ hɔ pa oba obodu krumu papa no yobia enka ne no wɔ NDC chairman ɛwɔ electoral area efre no obodu krumu electoral area papa no wa chairman ache nti we popular pa na 31st June ya asorofo ni amanfo Christopher bi kwa asore ko bompaye ko sere nkwanya ho den bɔ fa firi ni ade no papa yi amanfo ko asore ba na hye onifi ne mpabo so di ufi ba ono mu di onifi na ifuru ano me yeso mo hwe no hwehwe na ma afo te mu kwayim nwura mu ni ade pe na fu mu nyam ko ma hu no be chini information test ama ye police report di bia ye se o mu hu ba bia na anada se da ka no na nkwala bia amukuru na so mo ko hwe kubi mo fran kete dem yensa anom ko hu se papa na wuda nwura no mu ho a gwan kwa no ifuru kokuru nsala nwa peace ade ebe ho ye wuram ana se wada ho na wasabi wasafia wahye ma mu akora abamti enda asem ko ya re hwem ama ne bere ba pa ha papa no o ye penia o yere e wo ma wo bra kokuru mo no a ne yefi wo nti ama ne bere ba pa ti ama polifo committee fo ne na mo ho mo ba biase ebe ye police keep
nana duwe nana mi twanu o emra amuko ya amuko hu emu no na ne ho baabi atechema anase ne ho nam ni padua kwa no baabi eni wo ebia wadida ya twitwa no ya boni tio ana ya sign na homa enu afrimu bibisa ewo ni padua ne ho
nina bibisa bia ne ho ayu hu ye because ni pa no musu ye na odi so wu be 4 to 5 days ama wastasi a o say na nimu nyina ye mo wani anti no wotini ehu bia ti ho na afọ na apolo fo ma kwan ma anyumre be no wohwe enda ompe ba bia musi no sanse jena bod na ye no na se wo ye hwe ni nya dia betimi wo se ibi ai aton tin ma mo ro no ho no so ga wo se wa ta di ni na wo no amuru e so ma hwe se bia bibi sha wo no bet nya dia bibi sha wo no mu na asa wa da ha cha ama asasa no wo se
Nana Uche Kase Uche Mwa former NDC chairman Ewasa Abatu Mpesiane so na asemi baye mahwema hu se ebiana oni obi ewasem oni obi ewontokwa obi atretin ne da ana se oni obi wo basabasa ye bia matimi edisa asem na chi ehu bibisa
menu bibia sa no ha yehu sa yedim yinya bibisa na so no oye anya especially nyina so oye electoral area ho chairman police station chairman so can be chairman police station chairman nti anya dia onu obi won tawanta obi ya sa papa no obi a kromo mo buri pa nti nya dia onu obi a wo sa tawanta obi sa nti ye no da ye nyina dia kire na apolifo e ma kwan ma enumle mo pa bi mo sie no
na amatimi abo apini abusuafo no so abisa mo se bia na yare bi wo papa iso a otu kwan na okoba bi free a etimi ba ema ne tofom na se nipa mpie wa wawu amatimi aka bibisa na
abusuafo ne omo de obeka ne se ase
Sikka FM
stroke yale ne kebi ye no stroke nti ase effect ni brain ni kakra no ba nya se bi ya wabodam se bi ya wabodam kra be ase you have kakra ntabu su se bi a ka ho ne bi a onu kasa pie ye na mo hwe na wan ba no ko bi okoda ho because ahwemu hye se o chiniya obadu odu bi ase akora papa no oba ase kra mo hwe no mo ba ha nyina mba no o me hunu no tunu se se wa san so asa na ti ko ti bi se o ko nim ho no ene bi akoda ho no na o fe mu yo se bi se bi ko so na ko mo ni kun no anon de actually be a point for my day. Maybe you boom my only being common at your 40.
Enti aposifo ayese omugu hwehwemu so achese omohwe airport ya etimi ma eye kwaku ano eto anananom ewonse do omugu hwehwemu so ho.
Ya sa fese.
Okay, ene nanana yebeja ohane asre se di asem na chi na se bi pane akra to forma emfa nkame Sikka FM ene yetifo. Brepam ne yebesa ba wo nchen nana. Nipa ya nene cheche nkomo senchoni nana edupako ono ena eboy amane efa onumanyamfo obi achese kwaku ano NDC police station chairman ewo obobi adanse south achese enra de ya omakohu na mu se watona nanom ewo nse do achese mu no edanwura mu enkampo sebi abemu
asemu na se no Sikka se onya no anya stroke kakrantina na adwene no aye eyi kakra no ya ye die aya asemu nana abusuafo ya to akase no eso ya ko obuasi east e wa Asante Mantam ha Masha bedwane a na abandada no ebreso ogiremu ema obuasi east impesua so eye onumonyamfo Edward eni wodi nsembi atudwa asra esi ahene ne atu ahene fo wo MPP amanyoko no ma wobeto aba ayi obi amana bedi ekuo nanim na sane ebeya 2028 obepre abenya no na wodi nkunimdie abre MPP amanyoko no wo se esese esi ahene na atu ahene fo no eto aba ma onimonyamfo Kennedy Japan na enye se wotan ba womia anase otia no na afie twemu no yade bawomia Dr. Bawomia ekoi na yade ne koye no onu ankasa ne kromfuo mpo no wanto aba no ama no enti sabre de esese woto aba no ema Kennedy Japan sene ebeya onu ba betu franka ama MPP amanyoko no sene ebeya 2028 oba kopre omampani adwa no esanse onu na omanfo dodo na ase openo omanfo dodo na sa ono no pese obegina ema MPP enti wosra esi ahene etu ahefo se busumi ni da echato no so wokoto aba ma wonto aba ne ma wobiana mu wonto ma onimonyamfo Kennedy Japan yenko enkotie Honorable Edward eni
me de Jamaica chom no say you about me enye bone say enka ye betu am so say on sign enko but the issue no say o share the circumstances now say the way we are see corner results ye no now say voter now o man kasa o campaign o be perfect the message on the brand say because of him Muslim you know o betu abanama no e Muslim say you have betu amano zongo to be win o betu on one say can say between on Muhammad there the whole everyone the obetu mama obebi I was zongo friend say zongo dey not win na on one kind win na and the call result your bad results na show say enye no kwesa your kind bia na mbem on one Muslim for no rejecting no northern part win na rejecting no zongo to general results no was even wet what you say enye so be NM person be what the neighbor busa me say obamo turn na mu sasa questions me say they say ni there that your kind ya was see obewini ha omu ya be mama na ne sanka esande ba from kura more than the nanado any conform kura nya was sound a same zongo so no e be they say don't convince me say this time round no sanko for no ayo imagine say omu mama na what you want convince me dia ni say moto ano so e che say mo de no kwa so one way ya they go for can say 41 but ya 38 no one way ani akoduru ho eno so de be nu guase amai timislamo but about me dia me no to me no me sure say obetimi am make even more than the 41% some of the man he would definitely drop vote no more the best person for now there here no obetimi bia the vote no be and I even say obeje power no media to medium feel say in Japan so the omadwen ko kan ho no mu jade ko for police omadwen say no pentokwa and we say o kan wana one no kontokwa na wa also pentokwa no who feel family home woni ko oni bi mo ya ka ho wonya post kakra no one be little family for ni bia they say be few omunya nya tumfo ti Yesu Kristo kan say omu cheti Germany na o say wa wonya bon na to bo ba omunya ade omu boto wo the sad end that we are go for down omo ye
yo o say enfiempinu ene adonu nan no ono ani kromfo na ne sompo no o ma anto ama no enti sabre de yemfa Kennedy akompra ko e Japan e na yemfa no nko na onko pretumi ema MPP amanyeku no
na ne sam so na ye gina ne de awiai from Sikka Kase3 no abano awie aseda kese pa kwama newsroom adwumayefo gina reporters akoko owo ahene omunyina edo ma sititiru pa ene yesemfo ofa Al Hassan okonje abodo obobo ansem nyina no ma semfo sem kwame ofori aboya aseda biem enkoma mrantie nyaba maame efumwa kafna dan dia mu ade do chinchin mafidie ni funu ade fa fra mem former elder Dikimbo that boat ono ene de efa mfram akenkan fo a je penie ne be som ye di pa akenkan ma mu edin a meje so berema ba nana yawo yebo a minimwa ba
amma sewa ampafu
yes also now rasta bujubant